Hello and welcome to my world of crochet. My name is Stine and today I'm here with you for another yarn haul video. In fact, it is a Facebook Marketplace yarn haul because I found this absolutely amazing deal on more than 8 kilos of variegated yarns, acrylic yarns, gorgeous colors, assorted, all the same type of yarns. But basically this deal was so good, it was like 50% off. It is yarns that's very difficult found in stores these days, if even they are in stores these days. So they are a little bit of an older type of yarn, but they are generally very gorgeous and they are very much like hobbies, carnival yarn or the world of yarns. They have these variegated yarns and it's like a rainbow type of yarn, right? Absolutely gorgeous. And I said more than 8 kilos because there was more than 80 skeins and I only had to pay €1 per skein. And normal retail price is like €2 plus. So definitely a great deal. You saw already at the very header of the title of this video, there was a big box standing, and what can I say? It's a big box. I can barely lift it here. Also, bit inconvenient size, I guess you would say. I have to open this box. It is, it's full of yarn. And I got it because you can use these yarns to make a plethora of things. Shirts, shawls, gloves, hats, ear warmers, you name it. And I thought for this price, I couldn't basically let them stay. Also because I know, seeing on the Facebook Marketplace here in the Netherlands, these yarns are wanted yarns. They are being sold and requested by other people's. And I can definitely, if I want to resell them, I can do that maybe even with a small profit. So I decided I had to get them, basically. And they have been in my stash for a bit. This box has been standing in my guest room / round room / storage room a while. Actually, it's been standing there since the end of the summer because I've just had so many other things to do, but now it's finally time to get this video recorded and show you guys these amazing yarns. So yeah, let's actually just start by opening it. I had this absolute trust in the reseller. The reseller even found an extra skein of yarn when she was packing them, and she was like, yeah, I added it as well to the shipment. So, you know, I have this good feeling about it, and it's of course quite well taped in here and the box. So right now we are just trying to open a box of yarn, and then we will see what we get to. And the challenge, of course, is to do it in a careful way so we do not destroy any yarns. Oh, there are even sparkly versions. I forgot I got that as well. Oh my goodness. They are all in one big mixable pile. So they are not assorted differently, which means that for us to get a good overview of these, I'm afraid we will have to stack them all up on the table to see how many we actually have of each. But just looking at this is gorgeous. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna bring you along, flipping you around so you can actually see what is down here before we start taking them up one by one. Look at this. Wow. A plethora of variegated yarns. I hope you enjoyed that quick sneak preview of yarns. And of course, just not to forget that, as always, we do have my faithful mug of tea. And in today's mug of tea, I do have the Droomvlucht. That is a loose tea blend from the city of Nijmegen. Droomvlucht contains of a black tea blend with a dried saffron, dried sunflower petal, dried cornflower petals and some dried strawberry leaves. So it's like, yeah, you could say it's a dreamy tea, because Droomvlucht is basically dream flight translated straight into English. It's still a little bit warm, so I'm slightly ever so careful when I'm drinking it. But what I actually want to do is, let's go through these yarns, because I'm like looking at them and I'm like, they're gorgeous. There's like lots of these yarns. I barely don't know where to start, but you know, we have to start somewhere. And I am ever so unsure how many skeins there were on each. She did post like lots of photos saying I have these and I have these and I have these and I'm clearing out my stock. And I basically just replied, I want them all. It is the Fenna yarn. They are normally €1.99 to €2 for a 100-gram ball. So that is 3.5 ounces. For those you get, let's see if I can actually find the yardage on it. You get 240 meters of acrylic. And it is also roving. So there is some roving effect to this. Actually, it's slightly ever thinner than what I had originally remembered, but that is roving effect because here it looks thinner and you do see some differences. This is the color 1995. And they say you need like 3 skeins for a kid's sweater, and you need 4.5 skeins for like a medium-sized sweater for a full grown-up woman. A man would need probably like 7 skeins. They recommend 4 to 4.5 millimeter crochet hook or knitting needles. And this yarn, this absolutely acrylic yarn, 100% acrylic yarn is fabricated in Turkey. So they all Fenna, all these yarns more or less have the same specs, except for those yarns that has sparkles. They are likely having different specs. So let's see. This is the 1995, which is absolutely like pink purple colored. Very, I would say absolutely a bit girl friendly, I guess. So let's see how many we have of those for a beginning. That would be the second 1995. And I do have at least 1 or 2 more I see here. Also 1995. And maybe I even have more, I don't know. We'll just take them as they come. That will be the first 4 skeins of that one. So I'm just basically placing them right under you guys. There is my table. And my tabletop I'm basically using to try to get an overview of those lovely, gorgeous colors I have. And I have to say, this is, you know, there are these purples to brighter, like they go from this purple color into these bright pinks. Absolutely gorgeous variations of colors. Then we have this one, which is a much darker one. There are greens and blues and fuchsias, some red and brown in it. This is a colorway, and that seems a bit of an older one compared to. It says 86341. Again, I think it's gorgeous. I do. The question is always, how many do I have, right? Because I actually don't know. Because I don't remember. This looks different. It is different. So I'm just trying basically to keep track of them. This would be the same as that one. And these are also the same. So I'm just, maybe I only have one of that one. I don't know. I have one which seems very much the same actually, because it's greens and oranges, but it is not the same. Like if you compare these, they aren't similar, but they're very close. But they aren't the same because the colorway is different. This is the colorway 85802, and that goes for the same as these. So this is the same as well, and that is again a different one. No, it's the same. It's just very faded out. So those are the same. So I'm going to be a bit challenged here, I see, because there are a few that's really alike, which to some extent can be cool, I guess. 86341. These two are the same. So now I have two of those. And of course, it's probably just, you know, how the yarns might have been bumped a bit around in this box because they were placed as they were during transportation. 86341. And one more. So now I have 4 of those, but only 3 of the others. They're still gorgeous though. 86040. That is a different color. See, now we also have some white and some goldens and some black in here. Try imagine making hats or ear warmers with this, or even like a dragon scale, gloves, shawls, etc. You know, that is my original thought when I was getting these, that there was so many awesome opportunities basically. This one seems to be the same as well. 8, yeah, it is. So now I have 3 of these gorgeous ones. And as said, I am just basically trying to kind of stack them up a bit here on the table in front of me to, for me, help keeping track of them. We do have some variegated ones. And the variegated ones are even more expensive, but I paid the same for them. Not variegated, sorry. Sparkly ones. So I have the Fenna limited edition, and they are €2.29, but look at these sparkles. Look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? It reminds me a bit about Hobby's Universe yarns. This is 86435, and they were all resold by the Vibra. Vibra has lots of gorgeous yarns, but I have to say, in time in my life, I have not yet seen these Fenna yarns there, which is sad because honestly they are absolutely gorgeous. Here is one more skein of the Fenna in this salm purple alike color. They seem also slightly thicker, these limited editions. They do feel a bit thicker also in the strands. Now there was 3 of them, 4 and 5. Then I have one more of these golden reds, blacks, browns. I'm just flabbergasted looking down here, being like, oh my goodness, there's so much yarn still. Let's go into, oh, this is gorgeous. Let's go into this one. That's also a limited edition, but look at this. Holy smokes. Isn't this gorgeous? Blues, oranges, purples, slightly ever so mustard yellows. It's 86436. All these, as said, are yarns that I can't find a place to buy them anymore. So whatever I make, I need to make sure I have enough yarn to make the project I start on, because, you know, if I lose yarn shaking, there is no option to buy it again, or I have to be lucky looking on the marketplace, seeing if somebody has something, and then it's going to be ending up maybe a bit expensive. One more of them, so I have 2 now. And looking down, I have at least 2 more of these blue. Now we have 4 skeins of these gorgeous ones. Goodness. These are really, I'm so much thinking about Hobby's Universe yarn. They have one that's really looking like this. This is so gorgeous. Wow. Blues, greens, yellows, purples. Well, not that much yellows actually, but just look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? I totally forgot to mention, because obviously we do have, with the sparkles, as I told you guys, they have a slightly bit different specs. They're still 3.5 ounces, so 100 grams to 240 meters, which is about 250 50 to 60 yards. These ones are 98% acrylic and 2% metallic. So just 2% of these are metallic fibers, and they are gorgeous. And I do have a few of these again, and there is at least, let's see, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then this one is the one we had just before the first one, the second one we looked at. So there's 5 of these as well now. I promise you guys, before I'm done picking up all these yarns, I will definitely take you on a tour showing you what's here on that table, because it's crazy. You know, it's just stacking up higher and higher. But I do have the feeling it's somewhat semi-sorted, which means that, you know, they do match a little in the order that they have been added to this, which is good, because that makes it a little bit easier for me also. And when I have to put them back down, I will probably do the same, because I don't have a place where they can lay separately. So this box is going to be their home for yet a while to come, at least until I get some of them used or decided what I will do with each single of them. We have one which is more like a black, gray, white version here. Definitely has potential as well. They do show these lots of sweaters here as examples. This is 85862. It's not a limited edition, so these are just the €2 one. And I see that I have 3 more laying, so there is also 4 of them. I'm not sure what the previous person made of these, but I do know that she sold them because she was no longer able to crochet. And well, I don't complain, of course, because I had the opportunity to get all these yarns. So there was 4 of the white and black. Then we have, it's like teal and, I'm not really sure, teal and grays. I'm not sure what we should call these, kind of skin toned, a bit skin toned colors, earthy colors. I like this, it's nice. This is the colorway 86383. And those I also have at least 2 more, no, 1 more. I think they are different, the other ones. So I have 2 of these. And now we are getting into some of the older ones, because the prices are decreasing, because now they're only €1.79, which tells me it's really, like, this is a while ago. Even though the euros were came to the Netherlands back around year 2000, 2002. But these yarns are definitely some of the older Fenna yarns, because the price has increased on some of them later. This is a colorway 85792, and I have, that is like purples and browns, and I have at least 2 of them. I think they're gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And let's see what we else have down here. These are sparkles. So this is again the limited edition for €2.29. And I now start to see yarns that I already have somewhere. So I do have some of them that has more of them. What I will do soon is, when I do put them back in, I will make sure that they are all sorted. She was like, I have about so many, and she wanted a euro piece, and then she found, you know, the 1 or 2 extras, which she mailed me about later. This is the colorway 7087, but they're still named a Fenna. Blues, absolutely blues, also blue sparkles. 2% metallic, 98% metallic lyrics, metallic yarns. We have 4 of them. We have a more teal version of them. Still blue specs. Also the limited edition. I like this one. It's just, the balls are a bit funky. I have 3 of them. At least by the first look, I have 3 of them. Oh, this one I already had, I think. I do believe this is 86436, which is the same as these ones. So now I have 6 of these. Bigger projects possible. Bigger project unlocked. I do believe this one I also already had in the very beginning. It is definitely the same. Yes, 1995. So that comes all the way over there. Now I have 5. And this one I also just had. So I think I'm gonna take that one out. That is the limited edition. With these lovely, gorgeous blues and teal blues. Awesome colors, if you ask me. Oh goodness, there's still lots of yarns to go here. I am running out of space by the feel of it. €1.99. Blues, teal blues, blacks. Gorgeous, gorgeous. It is the colorway 85795. If you see a yarn here you think is absolutely amazing, do let me know down below, and feel free to let me know if you have any idea of what I could make of it. But of course, it would be good to know how many I have first. I wonder if this is the same. It's not. 85797. Because this one has browns and purples in it. From the outside, it looked similar, but it's definitely not the same when you look at it like this. So I need to make sure that they are split up. This is one more with the purples. So the 797. Where this one is the first one I had, which is 795. So now we're just kind of sorting them up as they're supposed to be. 797, that's 3. 795 is also 3. Oh. This is, oh, that's a totally different one again. Did I already have this one? 85811. I don't think we had that one yet. But they do remind me of some of the others. Just a little bit. But I don't think I had it yet. Different colors, different colors. 85811. Again, so now we have 2 of those. I don't recall I'll see it on amongst the others. We have 797 here, which is these ones. So now we have 4 of these gorgeous ones. And I think these might be the same or close to, yeah. 797 again, 5 unlocked. This is the 795, the first of those blue toned ones. So I have 4 of those now. I don't think I have more the sparkly ones. 811 is the lasting numbers. Now we have 3. Those are also some of the older ones because these are only like €1.79 compared to these being €1.99. So you can get an idea of how old these yarns are. Antique yarns. This one is gorgeous as well. Look at this. I don't think we have that one yet. 302. 302. Now we have 2 of them. 3. This should be the same also. No, it's not. That's a different one again. Goodness. It is a challenge. This is 383. I don't think we have that one either yet. Or do we? No, it should be different than this one. No, I do. Here. They are the same. And we have 3 of those. Digging in here is quite the exciting world. 792, and I do believe we have 792 right here. We do, so now I also have 3 of these. This table is just one big pile of yarn. One stash of yarn. And as I promised you, I will definitely show you all the yarns when we are done. And maybe to get it easier now when I stack them all, I will kind of put them back down together, and we could probably just talk about how many I have of each by then. I think that's maybe easier because these were definitely not sorted when I got them. 302, which we already had here. So now I have 4 of them. We have 792 here, which I have one here of already. Yes, now we have 4 of these as well. The project's opportunities are increasing. This is another 792, so now there's 5. This could also be one. Yeah, 792. I have 6. 6 is now there. Then we have this one. It's definitely a different color. 603. That's new for me. 603. Now we have 2 of the 603s. .603, so we have 3. 603 is 4. Goodness. 603 again, which makes a 5. 603 makes 6. 802. I do have the idea we have that one laying somewhere. Maybe up in that corner. Just waiting a bit because I can't reach that easily. This is also 802. As I said, I have the feeling it's up in that corner. Let's see. Yes, 802. They match, which means there's 3 and there is 2 more here. So now I have 6. And the last one, the very last one to get out of the box here, is a 603, which gives 7. I can now make a medium-sized sweater, I guess. According to the recommendations on the back. That is crazy how much yarn there is here right now. Wow. That's it. All the yarns are now on the table. Whoa. I have 5 different ones that's metallic. And I have 1. Well, that's maybe different as well. We'll need to check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 different colors. I think, by the quick overview. But what I did do, I did promise you guys to get an overview of this table. So that is what I'm gonna do now. I'm going to turn this camera around and give you a nice watch on this huge pile of yarns that's currently on my table. And you know, meanwhile, feel free when you're looking at these gorgeous yarns to send me suggestions on what you think I should do with them. Yep, gorgeous, gorgeous yarns. There is not a word I can make for this without saying how gorgeous all this yarn is. It's crazy. Look at all this yarn. I've been quite lucky. There is lots of crafting pleasure here. That is for sure. Can I even get a better overview? See, the table is filled. After the quick overview, I think I have at least 3 of each. Some of them I have up to 7 of, so there's lots of opportunities here. We are thinking shawls, ear warmers, dragon scale gloves. I think they could be great as, because here you have the opportunity to really mix and match the colors. Yeah, variegated yarns. I just love variegated yarns. It's just gorgeous. Not much more to say about that. What we are gonna do here, we are gonna end the video with me going through each of them to actually get a good overview how many I exactly have of each. And yeah, as I said, feel free to let me know in the comments down below which yarns you love the most. I think I'm gonna put the metallic yarns in the bottom. Somehow that just seems to make sense. I have 4 of these, which were the colorway 86433. So as I said, we have 4 of them. And right now I am just going to put them nice in this box, side by side, to easier keep track of them. Then I had 4 of these, which was the 7087. There was 4 of them. The fun thing was these last ones, I have the feeling that the variegation colors of these are shorter than the others. And the yarn also feels slightly different. I had 5 of these, which was the 86435. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I have 6 of these gorgeous ones, and here they definitely suggest shawls, scarves. 86436. I have 6 of them. Then I have, I do believe, yeah, 5 of these gorgeous ones. Those are really gorgeous. I think those are absolutely, I can't even really express how gorgeous I think they are. Rainbow colors. It so much reminds me of the Hobby Universe yarns. And yeah, from here it's basically just, you know, packing down. Not super important what I take and when I take, but I do try to keep a little bit track of what I do have. I think I have 3 of these. Quick saying is 85811. Of course that fits there. There can be about 8 in a row here. And then 2 rows and a center. I have 4 of these black and white, and this was the color 85862. And softness wise, they are really like the Hobbies Carnival yarns. You know, if I wouldn't know better, I would say they're probably been made at the same factory. We have 4 of these, which is 85795. So there's also 4. Then I have, I think, 3 of these, which I think is also another gorgeous color. It's the colorway 86383. They can go into the center aisle. I have a 4 of these, which is the colorway 86302. Then I have, let's see, that's also, I'm trying to kind of pick them as, so they can easier fit in on the same rows. 86341, I have 4 of these. Then I have 4 of these, which is the 86040. So 860404. Sorry. Let's try again. 86040. And now I just need to calculate how we best do it from here. 5, 6, 6, 7, 5. Let's take this one then. We have 5 of these. That was the first one we had up, and that was colorway 1995. 5 of them. A nice big box of yarn. What's not to like? We have 5 of these, which is 85797. We have 5 of these, and that is the colorway 85802. 5. Now they're soon all packed down again because we only have 2 laying up here left. We can start with this one, which I have 7 of. I think this is a gorgeous one. Browns and purples. Browns and purples. And it's a colorway 86603. Oops. Now they're also so living, I can't even tilt them all up at the same time. 7 pieces of those absolutely gorgeous yarns. And we just have a 1 left, which I have 6 of. And that is this gorgeous earth-toned purple colored one, which is 85792. Gorgeous. And that's basically concluding all of my yarns. That's it. We have come to the end. And I can even stack more on top of here. So, you know, if I happen to stumble across a few, I guess. Technically, I really need to empty my yarn stash, and I'm not really shopping yarn. These yarns, as I said, it was such a good deal, I could not pass them up, so I got them. I really hope you enjoyed watching all these lovely variegated yarns. Actually a bit antique variegated yarns, I think. If you do like talking about yarns, yarn content, crochet, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and then I'm gonna say from here out, take care and happy crafting until I see you again. Bye.